Hello, welcome back to Aberration, and welcome to a much quieter, less green base. I have done a couple of things. So for starters, I don't know what's adding it, but I've got this silent structure skin. Goes on basically everything. It goes on the AC units, it goes on the generator, all of this, even this tap, right? It's got the skin on it. Everything's nice and quiet now. It's not loud and obnoxious because, oh my god, trying to edit these videos with all that sound was just so hard. The other thing is, it's not green anymore. I tried something in creative mode and it worked. You can destroy the charging stations. I originally, look, I built a box around it just to see if I could stop the color. And then while I was destroying it, just because I wanted to see if I could do it, because I didn't want to waste resources. But while I was destroying everything, I accidentally shot the charging station and the charging station went up. So it's not green anymore. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I'll enjoy it while it goes. A couple of other bits. You'll see here Mr. Tickles. I have bred up a fantastic line of Carcanos. I got the catapults to work properly, and I just went on an absolute pain spree. No oxygen makes these things so easy to get overpowered. 52 health, 51 stamina, 51 weight, and 50 melee. That's base stats. This is a bruiser. I cannot wait to get it leveled up. Now, that's it. I should be able to make, we're going to do something today. Gene guns. Yeah. Boom. I've made that. I've actually got a gene storage built already. It's in my lockbox. I need to put that up, actually. I forgot to do that. So this is the exciting part. Now, I don't agree that this should be locked behind Bob's Tall Tales, but we are absolutely 100% going to be using this because... do I have some wild tames anywhere? I do. Now, gene traits. I'm not going to sit here and try and do a big rundown of all the genes. I'll leave that up to smarter people. Syntac has done a phenomenal video on it all. Definitely worth going to have a watch. I do suggest it. We've got all the roll rats and stuff. We've got all our Yeeling and our Carcanos. We need traits. So, and I don't know if you've seen what's capable with the Ankies and the Doedicarus, but you know you can drop weight of like stone and metal and wood down to 10%. So that means with weight reduction on like an Anky, and then 90% of the weight taken off of that as well, a full stack of metal is like 4.5 weight. That's it, 4.5. You can load up a couple of Doedicarus onto a Carcanos and just slot cap them, or the Yankees slot cap them automatically by marching around and just letting them gather. They will not overweigh themselves. And I'm so keen to try and get these stats. So we're going to go on a taming spree. We're going to look for high-level Ankies, high-level Doedicarus, but we're also going to be checking the stats of absolutely everything because I want to see here, this is a level 3 stamina frame. We want level 3, I think it's mineral bearing on Ankies and Doedicarus, and then we need wood bearing on roll rats. This is going to be such a massive video to try and do because it's going to take so long. It might be I don't get the tier 3 stats, so I'm going to take any that I get. If it says wood or mineral bearing, I will take it, and we'll see how far we end up. So let's get a wriggle on. Actually, let me put up that thing real quick. So we're just going to place this, I think, right here, because this is where I'm doing all my breeding at the moment. Very soon, I've almost got enough to make an industrial forge. Once I can make that, I think it'll be time that we move up to the new location too. So it's all coming, it's all happening. We have got a massive farmer breeding and taming session to do. So let's get on to that. Where I might pocket, yeah, let's pocket the Carcanos. Hang on, wait. We need to see what it can do first. I haven't ridden this thing yet. I haven't done anything with it. Oh my god. Well, perfect time to test it out. 279 damage, wow. Hey, what are you doing? What is this? Come on. Why are you just running from me? That was weird. I've never seen... It came from up there. That Drake just ambushed me out of nowhere. Jesus. Hey, look. Let's get us started. Let's have a look here. It's only a level 10, but... I have to put that on the bar as well. So we have distracting, so it doesn't matter. It's not a very good one. So we're going to do a lot of rummaging. We're just going to look for ankies, Doedicurus, and roll rats. See what we can find. No longer just looking for level 140 plus, essentially. We need everything. So I've just come back to grab some dino gates, and I realized I've forgotten to show this thing. Now, I have been working on taming these little buggers for ages. And oh my god, this thing is it's a monster. So let's go. Hang on, it's gonna be easier if I do this, isn't it? What, another one? Alright, anyway. So it has 52 into its health, 50 into its stamina, 49 in its weight, 53 in oxygen, and 50 melee. Now, I don't know what stat exactly affects the web shooter. I do need to do some testing on that. I'm just going to breed a couple and just stack levels into something. But they are really, really good. So 58 points for its web swing. 5 a shot. It means we can pretty comfortably get around. Boom. So yeah, I'm gradually working on those. I'm not sure if they're going to be the appropriate pet at the moment, because I'm going to go down to the blue zone, but these guys exist. They are beefy little monkeys? Spiders. I'm keen to see what sort of damage they can actually do, but we'll figure all that out later. I suppose I should show off this gene gun a little bit too, really quick. So you know about the traits. If you hold down R, so these are the feather types, and then you've got the gene scanner, and you can choose what creature to look for. So right now we just want ankies. So our closest anky is... There's not a wild anky in my base, is there? So you just follow it along. You'll see there's like arrows that point. So you got left, to the right, and then straight ahead. It doesn't give you directions up or down. So it's just sort of a general direction. You just got to essentially follow it until you find it. Makes life very easy to find what you're looking for. Oh, this below us down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's just kill all this. Come on. Come on. Hey, oh, there's 2 here. Just don't want to upset the Yankees. Cool. Alright, so we have... It's an 85 and a... 10. Nope. Frenetic. That's definitely not what we want. Oxygen frail is also not what we want. So we can just kill these guys. So this is essentially it. We're going to be running around taming a whole lot of high level ones for a while, and then also going to look for all the low levels for the right stats. It's going to take us a good amount of time. Now, so we have a parent here. Now, if you look, this one's got warm, and the parent has angry. So babies and parents will get different stats. So it's important to remember that. Angry we want very specifically for damage so it's not what we want. I would love it on a couple of these birds, but it's not what we want. So now I do want to test something really quick, because I know you can take genes from tamed creatures, but not wild. But I question something. Come here, you need to die for science. Alright. Can I take genes from a creature? From a dead creature? Apparently not. I know you can do it if they're tamed, but apparently not when they're just dead. Well, I've been searching for a while. I haven't found any traits that I want, but I did find something. I found a 150. So I just figured, since I'm near base, I'll bring it back here and we'll knock it out. I didn't even look what trait it's got. Hold on. Stamina robust. That's kind of pointless. Alright, well, let's knock this thing out and then we will get to... I don't know, maybe we'll go check out Doedicarus next. I mean, look, I know what you're thinking. It's like, come on, isn't this getting a little bit too easy mode? We all know how to knock out an anky. It's fine. Alrighty. She's out. Let's give you a couple kibble and get out of here. I think it's only 8, isn't it? I think it's 8. It might be 6. I think the Doedicarus might be 8. I need to check. I should check. Give me a second. No, looks like they're both 6. So we'll take both of those out. Perfect. Let's see what I can find up here with the Doedicarus. Ah, that's a shame. So that's exotic bearing. So that's things like black pearls and element board. Holy moly, the amount of things I killed to do what I've done. I spent forever chasing Doedicarus, ankies, and carcanos. I haven't even done roll rats yet. So, tamed up, bred up, done all that. Let's take a quick look. Now, Mr. Tickles isn't the same Mr. Tickles. I've had to rebreed Mr. Tickles. 3 vampiric, 3 excitable, 3 high endurance, 1 angry, 2 angry. Could be better, but there's some nice survivability going on there, so that's good. Essentially, he can run faster for longer, and the more health he loses, the more damage he does, and he also restores his health. So if he's getting lower in health, he heals more. Kind of convenient. Great way to set that up. Now, these two. Oh my god. Let me get started. Getting rank 3 on any of these has been a miracle. I didn't get... So I wanted mineral, clearly. I didn't get mineral 3 on an anky at all. I got the 3 level 2s and I sort of gave up, I think. On the Doedicarus, I did get a mineral 3, 2 level 2s, and a vampiric 3. I like the vampiric. It's a little bit of survivability if, worst comes to worst. So they're going to be really good for farming and mining. For those who don't know, the Doedicarus and the anky will, in fact, auto-gather. Doedicarus when you hit stone, anky in front of metal, which means you can carry them on the carcanos, and they will just hit things and gather for you. So we're going to have to do a whole lot of that. These are the perfect male and females for both of them. I reckon these Doedicarus look amazing. Just the dark bellies, the blue and the orange. These guys, they're okay. I like the glowy greenness, but they look toxic, like they should be sick. Okay, so with that, it has been days. I think I started trying to do this farming a week ago, and it's taken me this long to do what I've done. I might do the roll rats gradually. I'm not going to do a big hit like I've just done with all of this. For now, we are going to finally consider moving. So I'm going to gather a whole lot of materials, get a whole lot of stuff ready. Got plenty of walls and whatnot. And then we will finally consider packing up to leave. I don't know what the best way to do it's going to be. It might have to be pod everything and carry everything on the carcanos, but getting up there will be a mission. So I've got to... I can make another Zeppelin. I made a Zeppelin, and out of curiosity, I flew it into the radiation zone to see if I could go down and get red pearls. They die. They just burn up and fall out of existence when you go to a radiation zone. So remember that for any future endeavors, any of you, don't take Zeppelins into rad zones. But yeah, I think it might be... Yeah, I think that's going to be the go. We're going to have to get ourselves another Zeppelin and carry everything up. That might be the plan. For now, I'm going to get the farming. Alrighty, go. We are all set to go. Everything's packed up. It's on the Zeppelin. The whole of the base is in the boxes. That's all done. We are moving. There's a few creatures I'm just going to leave behind because they're not exactly crucial, so that's fine. We'll come back for the crops and all that sort of stuff, though, later. But for now, we are heavy. Oh my god. Coming in for a landing. Badoom. Cool. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to set this up yet. I've got to be honest. I know that top one's going to be like my breeding area because I need it nice and open. But aside from that, I'm not sure. I think this might end up being my landing platform, if I'm honest. But I have this be the work area. So I'm going to start building and all that sort of stuff, get everything happening. You guys know me. Building tutorials are not a thing. I don't even know what I'm going to do at this point. So we'll get everything built up and we'll see what happens. Right. That's it. It's done. I have some bad news though. So I don't know what happened exactly. The container... Look, so part of one of the mods I use, Superstructures, it has this item here and it allows you to pick stuff up, right? So you can just go, you see the highlighted thing, you click, and it picks it up. Now, as you can see, it means I can also pick up this platform. Now, while making these little breeding pens, I had to pick a few of these triangles up and I double tapped. And I picked up this whole platform. I had all of my cryopods in a container right here. I forgot that I had them there. And I didn't go and pick them up. So they fell down there and they've been lost forever. I've searched and searched and I could not find a single one. I'm so glad that I'm like strange and like having some creatures out, because I have at least an example of, I think, all but the the light pets. I have a handful of featherlights. Now, I haven't actually checked this. I can't remember. Yeah, so this is a bad sign. I only have female featherlights. But it's not all doom and gloom. If I go out and tame, a roll rat, I can breed for all the stats onto a roll rat. I can breed for all the stats onto a dodecus. It's not all lost. I have lost my other light pets forever. But that happened. So let's have a quick look around the base. The base is pretty spread out. So I've got my crafting stuff. I'm going to put up a full smelter there once that's all finished. I've got my cooking, a bit of storage happening. I'll probably, when I can, I'll probably replace all of this with Daddy storage and have like my blueprints and items cupboards over there, maybe. Landing pad. For anyone curious, this is just some triangle foundations, triangle ceilings, pillar, and then the cage with some featherlights in there. And that's what's lighting the whole place up. This whole area, you can see, is being lit by these featherlights. It works really well. I've cranked their radius up and a little bit of the charge capacity, and they managed to keep everything lit, which is cool. I don't need the buff, this one here, the charged buff. because Nameless won't spawn on my foundations. I've got Hurty Furty and Hurdy Turdy. They're going to be taking care of my crop lots. But yeah, so that's essentially it. Up here I've got the breeding pens. So this will be for the small stuff, usually the eggs and all that sort of stuff. I'll be able to line up a couple of females on either side. These are set so that they get to just outside their little range. And in the center, about here, you've got full effect. So, perfect little sort of hatchery pens. I've done a few of these in the past. Once I get to the bigger stuff, see down there, there's another one which I'll use for like rock drakes and stuff like that when the time comes. So yeah, that's the new base all set up. That was a bigger cluster than I'd like to admit. Honestly, I tried to load everything onto the Zeppelin. I think I was over the limit of it, and so I I had to unload it again before I took off. Just did that last little bit that you saw. So that was the thing. But yeah, so that's it. This is the new base. I can start doing some breeding for some stats. I'm probably going to do... what? I don't know. But next up, I'll be chasing some Megalosaurus. I need some good ones because they're how I'm going to get through at least one of the caves. The railway cave. I've got to do that properly. Make sure that's all loading and functioning correctly. So that's happening next time. But until then, take care, be good, and as ever, whoops, see you, bye.